It's Ray Give TV.
Ray Give TV.
Let's get right to it.
Wack, what we got today on this no jumper? I seen we got 6070 in the background, and then we got
Be real.
Peanut Butter Man.
At the end of the day,
Let's get right
I got a call. Nigga pulled up. Luce Cannon brother pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
And he said a few things, but the nigga confronted me about the Nipsey Hussle tapes and the snitch paperwork on his father. That really wasn't my thing. That was Eddie Boy thing, but you know, so I called Eddie Boy and shit. You know, he called niggas out about the paperwork. So
It's real though.
oh yeah, you know, we gave him the paperwork.
I mean, so what's the call
But
about?
the Nipsey Hussle confrontation, the people ain't gonna like this response.
Oh, this on this episode?
Yeah, the Nipsey Hussle shit, they not gonna like it. I want to see if it's gonna be some apologies.
Hey, I don't know what you got.
This Nipsey Hussle shit, nigga, the prop nigga, he said, hey, Nipsey baby mama got a problem with this shit you been doing and saying. And when you hear what her problem is, it's gonna shake shit.
Nah.
But niggas is gonna get quiet. Remember I told you, niggas is gonna get quiet.
I heard you say she wanna
When y'all hear what her problem is, cause now it's gonna be like, hey,
Shit, she got the videos and shit too, huh?
hey, listen,
She in there? Well, y'all got 30 more minutes.
She part of the film credits, ain't it?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even believe that shit until a month or two ago. Cause now that shit like it's clear. Ain't no nigga came out and contested it. She ain't contested it. I mean, that was the one that I was holding off on. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I don't know. I don't know about that
you
one.
should know when I be telling y'all.
I know.
Bet.
That's the
I be
only
like,
thing that kept me there.
You want to bet? Vlad, you want to bet? Vlad said, nah, hell no, cause I got a steal shot. You want to bet? Somebody want to bet?
But when you don't get no, cause we in the age of where you can pick your phone up and go live. If I ain't seen nobody go live that's supposed to be in there, call you out, and it is what it is.
They know I'm waiting for that.
That's what I'm saying. It is what it is at that point. That shit, I can't contest it. Who am I to contest it if the participants ain't contesting? Come on. Niggas, shit, it is what it is, bro. Getting caught up in this shit no more. But Munchie be up, cause he let the 6070 call him all of that into his face, bro. I know that. You can't
Hold on, but here go the catcher. The kicker.
Yes, bro.
Here go the kicker. 607 said, you want me to come sit on the side of him and apologize? If you super gang banged out, you ain't supposed to say nah. You supposed to say, yeah, come over here and sit on the side of him.
Bring your motherfucking ass over here, nigga.
That's what you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? See, you super, and I keep telling you, my problem is you super outweighed, extra out. So, nigga, when you like that, you gotta respond.
Exactly.
You should have threw something, ran in that direction, spit in that direction. I wouldn't have gave a dumped up swinging the wrong way. At least we said you never responded. Then when the nigga said, you want me to come sit on the side of you and apologize? And you said no.
Man, that nigga, cause if a nigga tell my nigga, you want me to come sit on the side, that's basically like calling you out for a
invitation.
swap.
Nah, but he went harder on the nigga that called him cuz, though.
That's what I didn't hear that till yesterday.
Oh yeah, I remember
interview with the viral way.
Yeah.
Yo, this is the thing about it.
Bro, when
I was annoyed as soon as I figured out what he was saying, because to me, Bruh.
Yeah, we don't.
Don't put us in that position. Don't say that kind of shit.
That type of
and
shit.
it's not like
none of us do that.
It's not a lesson that we had to learn again. We already learned this with the DW situation. It was a monstrous.
And that shit was light.
And that was
a light one.
That was hard to hear. It's kind of in the background.
Yeah.
Somebody else was talking. They had to turn up the volume to hear it. I mean, a lot of people don't know that people call cigarettes that or whatever.
No. Not that.
All
No.
you said
The DW
in
shit.
your
That
face.
shit was like.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, like, bro, like, I text you, I'm like, yo, bro, dude can't be talking the super duper blood shit. Because, like, not, bro.
You're trying to turn this into an anti-Munchie thing, which I also am opposed to, for the record.
Hold on. What do they say happens when you lose one of your the other ones get stronger, right?
And boy, can he smell.
So if you're sitting there, wait, you knew you farted?
No, I just, he's always wearing a nice fragrance.
So if you're sitting there, you know this dude's talking for 30, 40 minutes, I'm thinking your shit, you know he's right there. I would have respected if he jumped up, took off, swung 8 times in the air, and missed everything. I'd have been like, that's what he was supposed to do.
Do you want to know the annoying part about this? Is that
because he be going too hard.
The week's previous episode.
I can't even see the dude now. It's like got me in a bad spot.
Now you gotta smash his head in with a rock or something.
Nah, but I don't want. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's like he should have handled that shit. And then it ain't on what you call is there to make sure Munchie right. That's his guy. But he's a Crip, so he can't really react like that unless it goes somewhere. And Hefe, you know what I'm saying? So
and Hefe has the best facial expressions in general. Like he always, like you could just kind of look at his face and figure out what's going on in the rest of the podcast. And also, I love that the Reddit is so fascinated with Aunt Hefe's laugh. Okay, this is my thing. I kind of forgot what I was going to say. I know it felt very important in the moment. This is my thing: is that obviously Munchie's in a situation where it's going to be hard for him to react. Like the old Munchie, we've heard stories about the old Munchie. It probably obviously would have been a very different thing.
don't know.
He put Munchie in a fucked up spot that he wasn't really
Munchie
in the
was
position
supposed
to
to
deal with.
Bro.
And now I'm shook because next time we do that podcast, even if Munchie's really trying to hold shit together, I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a homie with him that wants to have some words with him.
But Munchie was supposed to inside him, bro.
But what's he going to do, bro? He's sitting a couple people away from him. He swings. He might hit Lush.
Nah, but it don't matter. It don't matter. It didn't matter.
It matters,
bro.
Reality matters.
As long as he was headed in the direction of the sound, whether he hit anything or not. Because at that point, down that gate, now and Hefe would have filled in the blanks.
Why would Hefe get involved with that? He probably would have tried to break it up.
Nah, that would no.
That's what I would have done. I would have jumped in between them.
And listen, him and Munchie is cool. Right? And it's other shit that then went on, right? Soon as Munchie would have jumped up and did this, Hefe would have hit the plate. Here to here. That's it. That's all we needed, bro. I mean, Munchie be going too extra out, calling out their names and shit.
All right. Peep the lore, though. Peep the lore. Last week, the week before this, Munchie and Unc were both sitting on the stools side by side, and Unc be doing all. I gotta talk to him at some point, but he be
doing all this. You got your damn nerves.
He be going like this. He acts like he's retarded. He does all this weird ass
Bro,
shit
that's
while
what
he's
he
sitting there.
does.
At one point in it, though, he stands up. His belt's open. His pants are like falling down. And at one point, he drops to his knees. He's kind of like in front of Aunt Hefe. It almost looks like he's like hinting at something weird. Even at that moment, I'm like, oh no. Like, if you do some gay shit to Aunt Hefe, I feel like he might just f you up. So, Munchie texted me after that appearance and said, yo, we got to work on our seating plan or whatever because I don't want to be sitting next to Unc if he's going to be doing some zesty shit. So I'm guessing that he's getting calls.
Somebody
tapping
him,
in with him saying, hey, bro, you look crazy sitting next to this fool when he's doing all this weird ass shit. And so.
But that's what he does, though.
And then Unc's follow up to that is like, oh, I'm going to say something that is literally going to upset like half of the gang members in LA. Nice. Wait.
Yeah, but see, he playing. And he's playing, and half of it, I ain't gonna front. Half of it is all our faults. All of us.
Why you say that?
All, because none of us, we're all in this lane. We're all in this lane doing what we're doing with this podcast thing. And we're telling ourselves mentally we're stepping into space that we probably shouldn't be in with people that probably don't understand our rules. So kind of like, you know, you gotta let some things slide until you get warning. And people see that and try it and think they can get away with it until you that lotto winner. Till you that lotto winner, and then it happens. Like, listen, like Rick Rock. I tell people I know the real Rick Rock, right? That dude right there, the dude that's really, you know, his skits and all, that's him really finding his balance. But you put Rick Rock in one of them situations, and did you me the same? We all got our trick. Like, I thought Munchie would have jumped up. What surprised me, let's say he don't know what direction they, which I know he does because he knows where he's at, right?
Well, but we did an episode the other day where, like, at one point his chair was kind of facing away, and like it took him a while to like turn. Like, we had I think somebody had like turn to face the conversation.
If he would have jumped up,
to say he's not as tapped into what's going on at maybe all the time.
Okay, if he would have jumped up, it's like his reaction when he heard that. He responded, but because the way he, you know, I thought it would have been a little more aggressive response. But 607, man, just word to the wise, like, ain't no making that right.
There isn't?
Hell no.
There's no making it right. So he's just forever in a bad spot with every blood in LA.
He doubled down on it, but like he dissed everything.
He's like annoyed that we're acting like it's so obvious that he dissed that community, when to me it's like, what did you think it was? Like, obviously that's like the title of the YouTube clip is like 607 on disrespects the Bloods, and Munchie,
but watch this though,
responds or whatever. But it's like that's how we view that word.
But let's keep it real. Munchie B started the gang conversation with him.
Prior to that, well, we were all talking about him having Uber tattooed on his belly, which we didn't know, none of us knew about that.
He was trying to put a battery in his back with the 4 extras, and it backfired on him. 4 extras ain't in the room, so why mention him? He ain't here.
Well, it is an interesting conversation to be like, oh, you're supposed to interview 4 extras tomorrow, and you have the word Hoover tattooed on you. That's going to be interesting.
4 extras don't know he a Hoover.
He has no reason to give a shit about somebody Texas or St. Louis based.
He ain't.
I don't know. Maybe
he ain't doing that. He ain't.
I think he would be interested, but I don't think he's gonna walk out the room.
4 extras that right? Listen, but see, these is things you got to make the proper executive decisions on. Look, you do what you want to do, right? I'm saying
grand open,
and this is when I be trying to tell you, right?
Yeah,
certain things. If you saying 4 extras is your guy,
oh my God,
just like it happened with Almighty, certain things when you know. You just don't let happen. If that's your guy, why even roll the dice knowing this dude is ain't no telling what's gonna come out his mouth? Cause if he fuck around and diss 4 extras, if the right people ain't here, y'all not gonna be able to stop him.
So you think putting them together might be a bad idea?
If me personally, I don't want to roll the dice with nothing like that because, for one, I think 607 could press charges.
They should both wear boxing gloves.
Listen.
So if they do start fighting at one point.
But here goes the thing.
No.
It would take somebody like me or my team to be able to get 4 extras off of him. Me, because he respects me.
You say there's no use getting a security guard because all the security guards is compared to 4 extra.
You're not gonna be able to stop him.
He's an alpha male.
You're not gonna be able to stop him. The only reason why he'll give me some leeway and let up eventually is because he's gonna hear my voice and he respects me. And then it'll register, okay, I know it got my best interest. And even then, I'm gonna have to tussle with this big old nigga, right? But why I put him in that situation knowing that this dude could say anything that's crazy. Like, bro, if I would have been Munchie, right? I'm in a situation where you gotta go. And it's like, this is why some people, I'll be like, Hey, bro, if I don't mind whatever we do. We do it every day.
But to be fair, 4 Extra probably would not mind the fact that Unc said that to Munchie.
Yeah, but
they probably think that's kind of funny.
That's not what, yeah, because Munchie brought his name up and he inserted it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't f with you, you don't f with me, why even mention my name? But if you want to take that risk, the only time I would do that is if I was at the table.
See, that's the problem. I'm not going to be there.
Across. If I was at the table, if dude was there, Foe was here, and I was there.
Then we'll bring AD back, have him sit in the middle of them.
Right? Then it might, because at that point,
Batman.
I don't think dude that crazy to play. He might be.
Nah.
And I jump in fights and nephew take off, I'm getting off.
I mean, like, this is, I view 607 Unc as like kind of a comic. He's a
character.
He's doing stand-up comedy, but some percentage of his jokes
is real.
Are based around gang shit. Now
he knows what he's saying.
Apparently everybody in Chicago doesn't mind when he says I'm BD, I'm GD, I'm Vice Lord.
Bullshit.
He says nobody cares.
No, he just said
that sounds good until
he's
someone
not
cares.
from Chicago. No, until they catch
But he says he goes there and then nobody gives a shit. I'm saying that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm sure I could think of a lot of funny gang punchlines I could do too, and that a bunch of people would be cool with it. They'll laugh, but then you meet the wrong guy and then you're like, oh, maybe this was not the proper punchline route. I don't know, man. That really made me think, crazy. Like, is 607 Unc a little too unhinged to be part of this operation? Hopefully we can get him to just kind of...
I mean, listen, I just...
Yeah.
I don't know when a guy does the things he does, right? And I know it's a lot of antics and it's cool, right? He's like a over-animated Orlando Brown, right? He put everything on his mama, right? That has that he don't care about that. But
I suspect that he's not actually vowing that with the same level of seriousness.
He don't care about no.
I think his mom is probably not.
He don't care about it.
She's not going to drop dead because he's lying mostly when he.
But here's the thing, I really believe, yes, he's in character, and he's trolling, but he knows exactly what he's saying. He's not stupid.
Yeah.
Dude is not stupid. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to be able to say, okay, is he doing it to disrespect me? And then if I react a certain way, he claimed trolling.
That actually kind of sounds accurate. Yeah, because he's like, oh, I didn't even know you were blood. How do you not know that?
He knew that.
You know that.
And then he doubled down on it. He said some
it
shit
twice in a row.
Yeah, he said something. Man, I dropped my motherfucking glass of water. I wasn't even anticipating that.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm watching it, and he just said it. He said, whoopty, 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 whoop, boom, something crazy.
I should have jumped out of my seat and got on him.
Nah,
on Munchie's behalf.
No,
I'll take the fade for him.
No, Brandon.
That would have been a good move.
Brandon claims Luce should have did it and defended the black people. Because he defends the Sureños.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Brandon, you was on some BS with that.
No, but you understand that Lush is under fire too because we interviewed that little white kid, little Brazy.
He said that 18. I text you. I text both of y'all.
You think Lush should have said something?
Hell yeah.
But Lush ain't really. He's from a Tagger crew, right?
Lush started laughing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I said, bro, y'all playing some real games.
It was like Lush kind of started to like make excuses for him. He's like, I know he means blah, blah, blah. It's like, Lush, you're supposed to act like at least, he's a little kid. You can give him some knowledge. Like the first thing I said was like, oh, you doing that? Like, you know, they ain't gonna like that.
From?
Utah. Right outside Salt Lake City.
Oh, shit. Provo or something.
It's the funniest thing ever. I asked him what it's like where he is from. We beef with the Nortes. That was the first thing he said.
That's like 800 miles away.
No, but in his town, I guess the Mexicans are Norteños, and then he's a blood, and I don't know.
I thought he said he threw up Crip.
Munchie got violated for mentioning 4 Extra. Boy, ain't no coming back from that. What y'all think about the content? Let me know in the comments down below. Appreciate the support. Everybody pulling up and tuning in. Be sure to like the video. Go ahead and share the video. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. We got content. But until next time,
It's your boy Ray giving them gone. God bless. Peace.